One Piece.
Leave a like. And if you guys have a question regarding the entire pod or just this chapter of One Piece, you can leave it right there in the comments, and we're gonna address it in the next episode.
Oh yeah. This is One Piece chapter 1048, 20 years. We got a little bit of a cover page thing. I've been a little interested into this particular cover page story, mostly because I feel like this is going to be very important going forward, seeing as how Big Mom has just gone down, and there seems to be 2 invaders on Chocolat Town. And this little cover page is basically just Brûlé, the mirror sister, informing Biscuit, the biscuit
Cracker,
fruit.
Right? No, isn't that Cracker?
No, you're right. His name is Cracker, the biscuit fruit.
Yeah. Who's also a commander. I didn't know he was Luffy fought 2 commanders.
Yep.
I didn't know because I was thinking like, damn, he really struggled in that first fight against the first fucking Big Mom pirate, but he was on the same level as Katakuri, technically, right?
I guess. Well, I mean, Katakuri is considered. Yeah,
Katakuri is probably a better fighter.
Katakuri is considered the strongest of the 4 sweet generals, I think they're called.
Right.
It's him, it's Cracker, Smoothie, I rember. Because she
Smoothie's
would just juice people.
That would ring you out.
Yeah, and Biscuit.
Man.
Yeah, so yeah. This little cover page seems to indicate that Brûlé thinks that Niji and Reiju, Sanji's brother and sister respectively, have returned to the island, I guess, to take back Niji and Yanji. So I don't think it's them. My thing is I think she's wrong. I think she thinks it's them because obviously they have 2 of their own, so she probably thinks it's coming back, but there's a reason they're shadowed. Maybe it's not them. Who knows? But anyway, let's get into the chapter proper. Last we left off, Luffy is about trying to finish off Kaido with a big fist. And coming down from the clouds. You see that fist is kind of like cocked back into the arm too.
Yeah.
Like he did with Gear 4.
There's a lot of potential energy being stored. I know you guys remember that from science class. Mm-hmm. Potential and kinetic energy.
Yeah. And there's a massive amount being stored in Luffy's giant cartoon fist. So,
his Looney Tune fist.
Yeah, and last we left off with that, he's about to he's going to have to, he's like, I'm going to have to either punch straight through Onigashima or you're going to have to move it, Momonosuke. And
right. He said he put that shit on his shoulders. Like, Momo, I ain't going to lie, you're going to have to pull through.
Yeah, because regardless.
I'm about to kill all y'all niggas. I'm tired of this dragon motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll kill everybody. I don't care, dude. You better move it.
I trained way too hard. Y'all gonna have to take that. Everyone in my crew is down. Mm-hmm. I just wanted you to know, and I thought you might want to do something about it.
Yeah. So Momonosuke.
But all my guys is ready to die.
Oh yeah. Momonosuke is just like freaking out. He tries to bash his head into the island, trying to move it that way, because he can't produce the dragon clouds.
Dragon headbutt.
Dragon headbutt.
More so than a regular headbutt.
Yeah, it's way stronger.
It's dragon.
It's a dragon.
Yeah.
So Kaido's like, fine, I'll take your punch. Tell me, Straw Hat, did you know that 20 years ago the hero of this country was burned to death? And as if on cue, he transforms, like he creates like an outer fire shell dragon. I don't know.
With his own hot, nasty ass breath.
Yeah. He sets himself on fire.
Himself in his nasty fucking breath.
Yeah.
And he's gonna see, yeah, Luffy, if you're gonna defeat me, you gotta touch me while I'm dirty.
I don't think that's what he did.
How frightening is that?
Yeah, no,
No, I made that up in my own headcanon, but that's how I interpret it.
Yeah, he's got just like basically a fire construct of himself. He's like leveled up his size and is like, I'm going to have to burn you alive, Luffy. And he demonstrates how hot he is by melting one of the horns off of the Onigashima skull thing that he's on. It liquidizes.
I didn't see that, actually.
Yeah, you see it in the little bottom page. He just obliterates it completely. He says that giant.
Oh, that's what that was. Yeah, you're right. Whoa.
He said
that's hot. Is it hotter than Dabi though? His fire. Pause.
That's a good question. So, Luffy remembers, his training with Hyogoro, right? Hyogoro.
Yes.
And he's talking about, like, whatever, man. I know Ryo Haki now. I don't even need to touch you when your hot breath, your spicy Dorito breath. And he brings down his fist. They clash. Luffy's creating, I guess, a barrier of Ryo to actually separate himself from Kaido's flaming dragon thing. And, it's just like the clash thing where they're basically pushing each other. It's pretty crazy. We cut to inside of Onigashima. Usopp seems to have dropped Kinemon and Kiku. And everybody's just like, damn. It's really probably over. And we get a little bit of a flashback. It's back to when Odin was killed and the Akazaya 9 ran away. They show that Kaido basically, like, then they cut after that scene where Momonosuke was spirited away through time using his mom's powers. And then we cut over to the daimyo having to choose between subservience to Kaido and death. And we see...
It was probably one of my favorite pages of the week.
Which one? The one where they are all like...
With all the daimyos. And they're like, nigga, what you think we about to say? Why do you think we pulled up with all this armor and weapons?
These are all the guys who were stuck in that cave with Yamato, if you remember his flashback.
I did not remember that.
Those were the daimyo. Yeah, those are the daimyo.
Except for Yasui.
Yasui made it out. Yasui somehow escaped. One of these guys looks very much like Zoro.
Yeah. Didn't we already kind of have a whole thing about that?
I know, but I just wanted to bring it up again in case.
Okay, I kind of forgot how we resolved that, honestly, but I do remember us.
I just wanted to bring attention to it again.
Yeah,
I just wanted to bring attention to it again real fast. So yeah, then Zoro basically obliterates all of the daimyo and samurai that would rise up against him. And at that point, Orochi's just like, bring me every young man of working age. And, you see the creation of his factories and how it's fucking up the land of Wano. Just kind of emphasizing that Kaido and Orochi are both sacks of garbage at this point. Fuck these guys, in case we needed any more reason to hate them.
In case I forgot that they poisoned the land, enslaved most of their people, and just... yeah, one more.
Yeah, in case you guys forgot. In case
I feel like this is Oda reminding us that Kaido's an asshole.
Yeah,
Ganondorf from like, this is what happened in Ocarina of Time, basically. Like,
yeah, in case
time skip.
In case there's anybody out there being like, are you sure we have to defeat Kaido? Maybe he can be changed. Maybe if we do Taku no Jutsu at him, he'll be a better person.
The person that needs to die is Orochi.
Oh, speaking of which, we cut over to Orochi currently being burnt alive by the flames in Onigashima. And he's going, before he dies, he's looking to take out Hiyori, the daughter of Odin. And he's coming down on him. And then he gets pretty quickly decapitated.
Oh, shit!
By Denjiro. Pretty cool little panel here. Denjiro saves Hiyori, and we get these little like moments, these cuts of the balloons being lifted into the sky. One of them wishing that Orochi would go away, and Denjiro being the answer to that prayer. There's one that's particularly, all these like balloons are sad. They're just like, free us from this hell. I wish I had food. I want clean water again.
Clean water again. Oh my god.
Damn, dude.
Die, Orochi.
Yeah, I think he's dead. I think this isn't unless this is a One Piece death.
There's just no way. No.
You won't accept it?
They cut he's dead. Can we please get one of those for him?
Yeah.
He got his head cut off before.
No, not like this.
What do you mean not like this? Kaido
Not
literally
with-
cut his head
not
off.
with the drama and backstory and little flashback. I understand manga etiquette, okay? And Oda would never betray us.
We'll see. I mean, look, it's only a matter of time before we get the Orochi's fun adventure across the seas cover story.
Oh man, I will flip on Oda, bro. Just like the My Hero Academia weirdos do.
It'll be called Orochi's Goo-ha-ha-ha-ha adventure. Because that's how he laughs. But yeah, Orochi
It was
is
time for him to go.
Orochi is, as far as we know, dead. And the clash continues, and that's where the chapter kind of ends for this week. There's no break next week, so that's kind of nice.
That is kind of nice. I would even say pretty nice.
Yeah, nice.
Nice.
Nice. Josh, what did you think about this chapter?
I enjoyed the chapter a good amount. As a matter of fact, I enjoyed it so much, I gave it the RGC for this week.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
So with that said, I mean, Orochi dying definitively in this chapter did a lot for me. I enjoyed it. But I also had this thought that, man, like I really want to go and read the flashback for Odin again. I need to. Admittedly, it wasn't as much of a like catharsis release, so however you say that term, like it wasn't
Cathartic release.
Yeah, that's probably not it, but that might be the title for this podcast.
Cathartic release. A catharsis release.
Yeah,
it might be. Honestly, it's in the running.
It might be. But no, like it. I feel like it would have been a little bit more potent if if there wasn't so much time in between that flashback and this, you know. And I'm not faulting Oda. You know, it is what it is. It happened a while ago, and that's why I feel like I should go back and read that right before Luffy knocks Kaido's fucking brain out of his head. And you know, maybe it'll give it a little bit more of a wholesome feeling. Like, these guys are horrible. I mean, they said it in this chapter. They destroyed Wano.
Mm-hmm.
Kaido was like, I could care less about this island. All your samurai are soft, and I'm going to use your natural resources to do my own weirdo animal pirate stuff, right? But Orochi, man, he grew up there, and you was mad. You was mad because your family got punished for doing some foul shit. So that's it. So that's what you're going to do. Take your way of revenge is taking a shit on your own house. Great job, Orochi. Can we give him a round of applause?
Golf claps for Orochi.
Yeah. You're fucking dead, broski. Die, nigga. Die in piss. Rest in piss. Peace out.
I gotta make a sound drop out of that.
Your 2 teeth are whack, nigga. Your hippo teeth. You a hippo with dragon heads. He doesn't deserve more words. Those are my thoughts. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, Brian, what did you think?
What's up, Brian? What you think?
RGC.
What?
Yeah, I think I know.
RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC. Because it's One Piece. That's my only reason.
All right.
F.
Any other thoughts?
No argument here.
No. Yeah, you know, Oda's just, you know, doing Oda things.
Oda's just goated. I respect that. Before I go on, I should say that this is the audience's voted RGC as well.
Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
Is that so? Is that so?
RGC.
Yeah, that being said, it's not mine. Right now, I think.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about in this next issue we're gonna cover, I guess.
Yeah. I liked it. I think like the next chapter will probably be an automatic RGC for me. I felt everything that I was supposed to feel. I think this chapter did everything right. But I don't know, it didn't give me RGC's vibes quite yet. You know, I think it was just like missing. It was a missing piece. You know, I guess like I just wanted a little more from this chapter, I guess. I got the little I really understand the resonance of why this little flashback needed to be here, you know, as like everything's ramping up and, you know, Oda's building the tension for this final attack. It's awesome. We finally get to see where exactly who exactly the samurai inside of the cave were, really, because we actually didn't know they were daimyo necessarily. We just thought they were samurai in the thing. So, you know, that's cool enough. And that's why it made sense that they had Odin's book, because they're all like part of that ruling class of Wano, you know, like alongside of Odin at that time. So, yeah, it was cool. It was also good to build up. It was more for like to build up the catharsis of Orochi being a dickhead that needed to die. And, you know, to just build that catharsis release, so to speak, because I think Oda knows that it's been a long time since we've seen how fucking greasy Orochi can really be. So, you know, I feel like he needed to emphasize that with this, and I appreciated that, but not necessarily my RGC. I did like it a lot, though, and it is One Piece, you know. Obviously, very close second for me, but I really like this. I love this clash. I like that Odin had this cool like secret technique left. Which looks really well drawn. I'll say that. It's really cool to see Odin create a fire construct around himself to headbutt Luffy's gigantic fist. So
yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So yeah, I feel like next chapter will be the stronger catharsis release. But yeah, that's all I really got to say about One Piece.
Catharsis release.
Is there anything? Is there any rebuttals, closing thoughts on One Piece?
Not a rebuttal, but I do have a closing thought. Ooh. This one I'm smoking right now, this is Orochi that I wrapped up in some Fonto and paper.
Mm.
I was smoking.
If he isn't dead, how will you feel?
Wait, what?
If he isn't dead, how will you feel?
I already said it. Betrayed.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
He's not
older, bro.
Listen, bro, you gotta be prepared. You know how he does.
I'm pretty sure he's not dead.
I would say there's a pretty big possibility, because I think like it's more that Orochi gets a certain amount of heads. It's kind of like 9 lives type of shit. So you can only decapitate him a number of times. And I think Kinemon decapitated him like 6 times last time they saw.
Oh wow!
Remember when they saw each other in the hallway and he immediately whipped out like 6 heads, and the Akazaya 9 were like, "I'm not playing with that shit." Immediately decapitated a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So maybe it's that kind of deal. But
because he got his head cut off regularly,
mm-hmm.
then like at least 3 Hydra heads, and now
yes, now this guy.
The only way him not dying would be acceptable is if they grab his remains and like Vegapunk turned him into some type of machine with a fruit, or just something machine with his fruit working with it, and he's some type of boss that someone has to fight at the end. I don't know.
Yeah,
you know, he's just someone else's fight.
At a certain point, it's like, just stab him in the heart or something, because you guys are going to keep decapitating him. It's like, do something else, maybe.
Why don't you carve him into pieces or something?
The definition of insanity is doing something over and over and over again and expecting a different result. Or the same result. I don't know.